On the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. He'll work forward for a couple. Bobby Brown, the one who brought him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Idleman. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it's Pollard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is caught. What a throw. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Blake Krupe comes on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And he'll knock him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Sunday. Yellow.
Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yellow.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he will score! Rashee Rice, touchdown Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll let one go down the middle. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes flushed to his right. He keeps it himself. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down to keep the drive alive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown to send this one away. Horn now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go.
On play action, it's Ward. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 targets, go!
Shotgun snap for Ward. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reaction. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit! Past the 60.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Ward. Short run there to Okonkwo. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll get this out wide, and he will get into the end zone. Raheem Rice, touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Yellow. 15. Hey, Sunday on Sunday.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Jim DK now to return it. They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Second down and 3.
Ready? Past the 60. Past the 60. Let's go.
To throw is Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Gotta be lying. Ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Mahomes, out of the pistol. He'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. He'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage scene. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 2.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Liking 18.
Ward now on third down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He's going to pick up a Titans first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On first down, Ward. Well, he swung out wide to Spears. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
3rd and 2. Ward. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the handoff, Pollard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
Yellow.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Hey, Ripley. Yellow. Side.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This one, a deep shot. For Rice. He works free, right side. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Fourth now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Back all 80.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's made right side by Eilman. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Ready?
A gain of 11 on the play.
A run up the middle, Spears. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go. Steady.
They snap it to Ward. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
The Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for 1st down with Pollard. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
Ready. Now, first down throw for Ward. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 30-yard line. Big play for KC. 32 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one from 47 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Ward. This one locked in by Ironman. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. that nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third down, 3 to go.
Come on. Set. Drop all 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one caught by Iomatic. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Back to throw is Ward. Throws Okonkwo open left side. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Okay, great.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Steady,
Ward to throw again. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Alex Iomatter. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Let's go now. Ready.
Again, it's Ward. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They'll drop to throw. That one's complete. It's Tate Bigsby. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now, it's Horn. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. This is first and 10. Now, it's Ward. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing. Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground